special. Be confident. Be confident. Have goals. Success. Focus on the present. Power. Prosperity. Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala.
You are welcome back to this segment. You know, every time I come out with a different mystery of things, and you know what we are doing right here. This is the Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala. Breakthrough Talk. If you have never joined me before, you have never seen anything like this before, this video did not come to you by mistake or by accident. It comes to you through mystery, because you are connected to me by destiny. Without destiny, I cannot be talking to you. You cannot come in contact with this video. So understand the mystery of destiny. So today I'll be talking on the title, on the subject I title, the mystery of suffering. Everything pertaining this show is mystery. And mystery, you know what it stands for. It cannot be described. It can only be known. You can know mystery, but you cannot describe it. So everything I'm about to say now, you have to undo what you know to receive, because it's mystery. Try to do it from your own psychological point of view or from your theological point of view, you will not understand what I'm about to say. But just go down. In a minute, I will shine light on it. I'm talking on the subject I titled, The Mystery of Your Suffering. But suffering is good. Suffering is good, because from it, you understand. Maybe you have heard the word from different people. No pain, no gain, no pain, no gain. But they don't know the root of that pain. The root of pain is suffering. Again, inside the pain is what people are talking about, but most people don't even know. So without the root of any problem, you cannot solve the problem. You understand? You can only put a solution to the problem, and solution will not solve the problem. A lot of people think solution will solve their problem, but solution will not solve problem. Hold on, let me shine light on it. The mystery of suffering.
Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala.
You are welcome back. Like I say, I'm talking on the subject I titled, The Mystery of Your Suffering. You hear what I say? The mystery of your suffering. I repeat, I love repetition so that it can sink in inside of you. The mystery of your suffering. If you are on earth and you see yourself as if you are suffering, and you cannot distinguish the difference and the blessing inside suffering, you will think life has no meaning. Like I say, you've heard the word, no pain, no gain. You share the definition of suffering. There's pain inside suffering. But what you give meaning to become life. I've seen myself before outside the awareness of suffering. So you need to know three things every day. Every day you need to know three things. And the first thing you need to do, every day you have to know the awareness of your suffering. Every day you have to know the awareness of your suffering. When you have the awareness of your suffering, you will now know something inside your suffering. And when you know something inside your suffering no longer becomes a pain to you, or an exercise to you. Every suffering you see, you say there's something better. And every time I teach people all over the world that what people call good, like some people say darkness is bad, light is good. How can you tell? When you understand that most of the secret things we need to know is inside darkness. How is darkness bad? And you know darkness sometimes it represents suffering. What you don't know, you just give meaning to it that you are suffering. How do you know you are suffering? I was in America. I got the call, and my brother is there. That's called devastating news to me. Everywhere was black. Everything inside of me stopped. And I see myself instantly in the realm of suffering. So I was asking myself, I left my brother 3 days. He's there. So I was confused. I was in Ghana when I had a text message on my phone that my dad is dead. I was in pain. I was in suffering stage. I don't know. There was no more daddy to talk to again on earth. That suffering right there. between the death of my dad and the death of my brother, almost 15 years. 15 years interval. I was like, okay, my dad died 15 years ago. Now my brother died 3 years ago. But do you know what happened? I'll be suffering, thinking the absence of my dad, suffering. Why would my dad leave this world? But when my brother died, I already gained the knowledge of understanding how to distinguish the meaning, how to give things meaning. So anything you are going through right now, if it doesn't give that thing meaning, you see yourself in the realm of suffering. From where? From pain point of view. Because some people say, no pain, no gain. But if there's gain in pain, that means pain has to be exercised. So I have to exercise my suffering. When my brother died, I was like, so I will not see this dude again in this world. That was a painful thing to me. So I was worried. But I understand that I'm not thinking, I'm worried. And when you are worried, when you are not thinking, you will not see the gain inside suffering. You just be in pain. So I told myself that I need to check. What is it? So immediately they put my brother. I was there in the funeral. After the funeral ground, they occurred to me that I was not thinking, I was worried. And I know I cannot do anything. My brother can never come back to life. So why will I be in pain? I don't think my brother will be happy. Because I think he's in a better place. When I started thinking, now I moved from worry to thinking. I started thinking. Now I become a wake-up call. So I see myself today. I write my book. I have a book. You don't need money to be rich. I've seen things from different point of view. And I realize that, okay, until you accept your suffering, you begin to see experience. You understand the experience I have with my brother. From their point of view, from worry point of view, it's suffering. When I look, the experience I have with my brother from death point of view, and from love point of view, from thinking point of view, I begin to see joy. I begin to see the reward of the pain I was going through. Now become a liberation to me. And I ask myself now, if I'm the one that died without putting anything on this earth, what do you think will happen to me? So right now, I tell people my experience. So if you are watching the program now, there's something about you that you need to tell the world. And if you cannot tell the world anything about you, ask yourself, when you die, what will happen to you? If you have ever loved someone close to you and you lost that person, what do you think will happen to you? You'll be in the realm of suffering. But if you don't understand that the suffering will take you to the realm of pain, then from pain, if you know how to give meaning to your pain, then you get the gain. You see, my brother dead, he's suffering to me, but because I give meaning to it, now become a blessing to me. So suffering, from mystery point of view, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. All of us in our life, there's a stage we must go through suffering to come to the other side. Just hold on, I'll come back and shine a light on it so I can break it down very well for you to understand the purpose of why this video come into contact with you today. Take care.
Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala.
Welcome back. Like I was saying, every day you need to give meaning to your suffering. This is the second thing you need to know every day. Every day you need to give meaning to your suffering. You know what I said? I said every day you need to give meaning to your suffering. If you don't know why you are giving meaning to your suffering, you lack information. And if you lack information, you will not understand the purpose of your suffering. And if you are suffering, which all of us will go through in life, and if you are more than 20-something years on earth, experienced suffering and you have something to give back to the world from your suffering, it's called experience. When you tell your story, like I used to quote former American President Bill Clinton said, the only problem we have, we find it difficult to get out of our way and tell our story. Life is all about story. And if you cannot tell your story, somebody else tell your story, and you are on this earth, and your spirit and soul have left your body. You know your body will not leave this earth because your body is part of the dust of the ground. And you are looking at someone telling your story, and it's not accurate with it. What do you think will be happening to you? Because you have no power over your body when your body is already in the ground. Even though you have right over your body because you can see your body, but you have no power over your body, even though you have right. So it's good for you to what? Tell your story, tell your experience. If somebody else is telling your story, you will not tell it because no one can tell your story like you. So every day you have to give meaning to your suffering. Without my suffering, I will have a contact with you today. Because I give meaning to my own suffering, that is why I'm having contact with you. That is why you are watching this video. So every day of your life, you have to give meaning to your suffering. And this information you are receiving right now, possibly to go into your memory. Don't go into your past. Like me, I don't believe in the past, I don't believe in the future. I've said it many times in my video. Check out my other video. You learn some experience. Because having contact with me right now is an experience. Telling it, your story, the way you experience it, you tell different people. Like I was saying about the death of my brother. If my brother did not die, I did not go through that suffering with question. Because a lot of people, they are suffering, they don't ask themselves question. Why are you even suffering? Why are you going through this thing? They don't ask themselves question. They just believe that one day something will happen, will change their situation. No. Someday will not come. How does someday look like? Let's get to someday. Take me to someday. You will not get there. Someday will happen. Someday something will happen. No. You need to ask yourself question because the answer is inside of you. And the question is inside of you. So going outside to look for something to comfort your suffering is not the answer to your suffering. If you have ever suffered before, go inside. Who told you are suffering in the first place? If you have ever suffered, because of the meaning you give to your suffering. So the mystery of suffering is unfolding himself to you right now. So pause, ask yourself, why am I going through what I'm going through? Why am I suffering? Then you see the light will come. And when the light comes, then you see the pain. You begin to break the pain down in different forms. Because the only thing that will make you not ask yourself question if you are in the realm of suffering is fear. Fear will make you not comfort your suffering. And if you don't comfort your suffering, you'll be in one place. There will be no growth. When you comfort your suffering, you now see life will have a meaning to you. Because of different things you're not supposed to be doing, which you are doing now. Different things you're not supposed to be doing, which you are doing now. And you're having fun. You see that they will no longer have impact on you again because you've moved from the realm of what will be to what you know is supposed to be. Because what you know is the information you have. And the information you have, you cannot leave it dormant to look for something else. Because a lot of us have different kind of information inside of us, but the problem is we find it difficult to process it, so it becomes suffering to us. And when you don't use what you have, you know, it's like a bank account. Dormant. A lot of people, they have something inside them, they cannot use it. So every day you have to give meaning to your suffering, and when you give meaning to your suffering, you rise above the limit of fear. And when you rise above the limit of fear, then every pain become an opportunity to you. Like I said, just hold on now. I will make you understand it very well. I want to show you something now from suffering point of view in the realm of understanding. Hold on, I'll come back.
Breakthrough Talk with Obus Lala.
You are welcome back. You know I'm laughing. You know I'm laughing because I want to break it down now, for you to understand what I mean by suffering is a good thing. I want to break it down by what I mean by you need to give meaning to your suffering. Every day, You need to understand the process of suffering. I want it to sink in inside of you. Every day, you need to see the process of suffering. Not just see it, you need to understand it. Not just understand it, you need to know it. And not just knowing it, you need to get the reward inside suffering. Suffering has a reward. And if you don't know that suffering has a reward, go inside yourself and ask yourself, the things you enjoy today, where did they come out from? They come out from suffering. A lot of people, they can look at some people and they say they are suffering. Why those people are not suffering? And when you are looking at, you are not seeing, you can just interpret things. An interpretation is what is making the world feel uncomfortable today. It's what is making different things happen. It's just what is making war. What people are interpreting things. When I say something to you and you did not understand, instead of you coming into my highball to see from my own point of view, you want to see from your point of view and you want me to see from your point of view. That's suffering. The world will never be a better place until we start understanding each other. So you have to see the process, the understanding. Every suffering has understanding. And the understanding you give to your suffering, the things you know, what happened, how did you get what you have today that you are enjoying? You pass through suffering to get it. I was in pain. And I was telling myself, why am I in this pain? Because I lack what? My friends are getting married. And I'm looking for someone to get married to. It's not working for me. So I saw myself that I'm suffering. But it's the way I see the world. I say there's no more life out there. But you know, this is our generation. There's a way we look at the world. And we think everybody out there is bad. So I begin to see myself in pain. Because I need someone in my life. So immediately I realized that no, the second part of me is out there. And I met someone who told me that there are a lot of girls outside there, there's a lot of women outside there, but there's no wife. So I believe that my suffering increased again. It's like there's no wife out there, there's no wife out there, there's no wife out there. I was looking, but I was not seeing. You know why? Because I've already given meaning to that part of me that is telling me that there is women out there, but there is no wife. And if you are my kind of person who know how to think, I begin to think. One day I was driving. I look at this place. This person is getting married. This person is getting married. This person is getting married. If there is no wife out there, how did they get? How come people are getting married? So I have to change my thought again. There's wife there, there's wife there. From nowhere, my wife come out. Because how you see the world, what you know, inside of you, everything starts inside of you, will come out. From nowhere, my wife came alive. Today, I'm happily married. So you see, I was in pain. I was suffering, looking for something. I don't know what it looked like. Who do I know what I'm looking for? A lot of people are looking for something, they don't know what it looks like, even though they know what they are looking for. And the teacher of knowledge will tell you that you have to know what you are looking for. You have to know. They know what they are looking for. But do you understand what you are looking for? If you don't understand, a lot of things has to come from the realm of understanding. You have to go beyond mystery. And when you go beyond mystery, you have to see a lot of things inside of you that will come out without you knowing what you are doing. You just understand what you are doing. You don't need to know what you are doing. That is mystery for you. But if you know what you are doing, you lack the power to go through the pain. You just need to understand that what I'm going through right now, there's something behind it. There's a blessing in disguise. There's favor. So if you know those things, you see yourself not just coming out of pain, but coming out with a reward. Because every pain, there is a reward. That's why the word people say, no pain, no gain. But most of them don't understand it. They know what they are saying. That's why in every book I wrote, I said, talking shit. You say something. Everybody in this earth must go through suffering. But you need to understand that there is a process you need to go through to overcome your suffering. And if you want to overcome your suffering, it's to embrace it. A lot of people are running away from suffering. When you are running away from suffering, you multiply the process of suffering. And when you multiply the process of suffering, nothing will come out of your suffering. The only thing that you will see, the reward of your suffering, will not be pain, it will be fear. Because you are afraid, you don't know why you are suffering. And you see yourself in darkness instead of embracing darkness. So you need to embrace your darkness and go inside, and you see pain. When you come out from pain, say the word, take care. Oh, you have a lot of things to say about this word, suffering. But I don't think you can bear them now. In the next episode, I will see you. Take care.